Let's be honest, no game is perfect. If there were a perfect game, everybody would play it. Now, it depends on what your definition of perfect is, because I do believe that 4th edition is gaming zen. Like, it's the closest thing to perfection you're gonna get, because everything is basically a 50% chance. Everybody is very samey, so there's not gonna be that many overpowered people, unless you're doing a very specific build. I'm looking at you, Ranger. But here we have so many problems when it comes to, gaming. People, like fans, get very, very defensive about the games they like. And it's cool because it means that we're very passionate about our hobby. Now let's talk a little bit about edition wars. Because comparing Dungeons and Dragons to, for example, World of Darkness, that's, what are you even doing? Completely different systems. One is a storytelling game, one is basically a hack and slasher. It is what it is. But I'm talking about here edition wars, when people just fight over, oh no, this edition is better than the other one. And you're wrong if you don't believe it. Let's take, for example, the two biggest games that have had edition wars. World of Darkness with old and new World of Darkness, because I've seen so many people complaining about old is better or new is better. I don't really care because I'm not a big fan of World of Darkness. I don't like bubbles. I really don't like the whole roll and there are no mod. I like modifiers, Like, I like stacking modifiers. That's what I like to do. I like to see numbers and just adding a smaller number to it. That's what I like. But I can understand how people would enjoy roll 70 10s and get one success. But it's fine if you like it. Now, I find it weird when they're like, no, old is better or new is better. I remember that back in the day in college, there was a guy that what he would say is like, no, old is better because the power level of New World Darkness is here, but the power level of old is here. And I'm like, I don't care about power level. Like, the power level is irrelevant, and it honestly is, it's relative to the game the campaign you're playing, if that makes sense, because I played a New World Darkness game and we were pretty overpowered, but the game master also gave us a couple of artifacts, or at least I had one. We were playing mage, and I know my character ended up with the spear of Zeus somehow. He told us that eventually everybody was gonna get one, but sadly the game was completely scrapped after that. I don't know, it's just stuff happens. But then you're complaining what version is better than the other. And then you have, I'm getting to a point with this, trust me. Then you have, on the hack and slash side, and it's funny because you don't see anybody complain that first edition Exalted is better than second edition Exalted. Everybody knows the second edition is a lot better. And even then, when you had AD&D and third edition came out, I know there were fights over which one was better, second, but it wasn't as big of an issue as when 4th edition came out, and man, I was in the middle of that war. Not in the middle, I picked the side. I was in the 3rd edition side. Cause man, oh man, 4th edition was polarizing. Because I say polarizing, but most of the people went on the 3.5 side of things. And let's be honest, they did. But all these wars about, no, 4th edition sucks because blah, 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 blah. I can give you a million reasons why it sucks. And I hate that game. But, if you enjoy it, it's fine. Like, me saying I don't like that game shouldn't put your panties in a bunch and make you try to kill me. If you say Pathfinder sucks, that's fine. That's your opinion. I'm going to keep playing it. Not gonna play 3.5 anymore, that's for sure. And I'm never gonna touch 4th edition ever again. I'm gonna talk about all the bad experiences I had in 4th edition, which it's not. It's what tipped the scale, you know? It was the last drop in the cup. But I already have my issues with 4th edition because, to me at least, it's way too samey. And I don't like this whole issue, oh, it's good for people that are starting out. Back in the day, people would start out with AD&D and chainmail. I mean, come on. But that's a topic for another time, I'm sorry. But see, I'm right now getting a little bit high-strung over talking about 4th edition and 3.5. But it's because we're passionate. I heard from a really cool member in a role-playing group I'm in that, you know, it encompasses the whole island of Puerto Rico. Make love, not edition war. And honestly, that's what we should all do. Respect what your fellow gamer likes. Think about it. A lot of us were bullied when we were little. A lot of us were, me included. And we have found solace and we have found friends in tabletop role-playing game. So what if somebody likes a game you don't like? It's fine. What if somebody likes an edition you don't like? Respect their point of view, because at the end of the day, you know, it's what they like versus what you like, and who are you to say that what you like is superior? Because trust me, competition does the... Oh man, I forgot that word. I've been drawing blanks all day long. Competition helps out role-playing games because if there were only one role-playing game, the developers would get lazy. For example, in WWE, wrestling, the biggest company is WWE. They really don't have any competitions. That's why right now Raw, SmackDown, and all their pay-per-views suck. Utterly suck. I have a huge issue with wrestling as well. But that's the point. We need to just accept what other people like. And I know it sucks if you don't want to play a specific edition of a game and your gaming group is just playing that edition for that time. My recommendation is you have two choices. Wait for them to finish and then recommend something else, which is fine. You're going to be out of the game for a while, but, you know, do it. Be out of the game for a while and then come back with another suggestion. If they keep playing the same game, then you might have to move on to another gaming group. Or just play the game, grit your teeth, and just play with them because they are your friends. You may not enjoy the game, but you may get some enjoyable moments. I did it once. I played Old World of Darkness when I said I would never play that game because I don't like what I heard. And the experience was enjoyable because of the game master, and not specifically the game master, but the game he was running and the players I was with. I did not like how the characters were built. I did not like the system. I don't like the World of Darkness system. But the players and the game master made it an enjoyable experience. So maybe it could be an enjoyable experience for you. So think about it. Next time that you want to bash somebody's favorite edition, why? What do you get from it? It's not like you telling them, oh, 4th edition suck. They're gonna be like, oh my god, you are right. I must abandon all my books and burn them. And let's be honest, we would like them to burn their 4th edition books, but it's not gonna happen. So let them play their game the way they're letting us play our game. Because, let's be honest once more, we bash on 4th edition a lot. They don't really bash on Pathfinder. They used to bash on 3.5, but they did it as a defense mechanism. And nowadays nobody bashes 3.5, it's dead. We play Pathfinder, which is an improvement on 3.5. And as far as 5th edition goes, at least I haven't seen really big edition wars yet. Like, there's nobody like, oh, 4th edition is better than 5th edition, or like 5th edition is better than 3.5. It's like, no, there's no edition war there. There may be a little bit, but it's not to the point of 3.5 how it was back in the day. 3.5 and 4th edition, that was crazy. And also old versus new World of Darkness. To me, you know, World of Darkness just completely sucks, utterly sucks. There's nothing else, I'll play it, and I'll have fun with my friends. But I'll try not to play that game, because I hate bubbles. And I hate rolling I hate rolling 8 d10s and getting 1 success, or sometimes not even 1 success. But that's just me. Anyways, I'll reiterate myself, make love, not edition war, and don't let anybody put you down because of the game that you like. Find people. If your friends don't want to play with you your crappy little game, you can find other people that will play it with you. Check your local gaming store, and there are so many forums online where you can find people to play the game with you. Trust me, make things easier for you. And those of you that like to be a-holes and bash other people's games, stop it. You have no right to do so. So once again, I'll say it a million times, make love, not edition war. This is ARMR signing out, wishing you guys a good game, and remember rule number 1, always have fun.